We don't want to dilute your experience if you're enjoying the free science that we make available on the channel. But more and more people are asking, how do I take the next step? They want to find out about their labs, their inflammation status, their insulin resistance. As the Orlando event is gearing up, a lot of people are asking about the events. They are a great way to get all of these done at one time. If you don't want to have an evaluation of your cardiovascular risk and you have no interest in the events where we do that, you probably don't want to watch this video. It's mostly people that are describing their experience at these events. But here's what happened and here's why we're having it. Our first week, we filled a third of the slots at the Orlando event. And people are calling and they're saying, you know, these labs that we get with it, are these just finger stick labs that we get there? I'm going to digress for a second because that's been such a popular question. No, these are full-blown Quest and Cleveland Heart Lab reference labs. They're done in your hometown when you register, and then you bring those results. And it's not just a glucose. It's a full-blown cardiovascular inflammation panel, an OGTT, a Kraft insulin survey, a full-blown cholesterol lipid panel, plus a lot of others. So again, you have that during this discussion of cardiovascular disease and what you can do to prevent your own cardiovascular disease. Jerry Kurth recently said, Ford, you don't understand how unusual this is. You're getting 36 patients together of a doc and talking about the disease process with their information. Yes, and you don't have to share your own information, but you do get real-time, real-life information as part of your learning process. Oh, and by the way, it's led by a physician expert, me, and you get a complete evaluation. So you get all your labs beforehand, you have the CIMT, the artery scan, there on site, and you have one-on-one time with me to go over your case. It's not just a group discussion. So why don't we hear what others have said about this?
If there's anybody out there that is thinking about taking a heart attack and stroke prevention course, you know, there's only very few people that have done such a nice job with the YouTube channel, with the information, and I just highly recommend it.
I have learned so much, but this was very eye-opening. Everything here was excellent.
I think what's beneficial for the layperson is we've watched all these videos, maybe like I did over the last year, and you have these dots of information. And when you come here, it helps you connect all those dots together, and it gives you a better depth of knowledge.
The people here, they're just, we now seem like friends and family because we not only were teachers while we were here, we were also students because we learned and we shared information with each other about our experiences. And I think that's been great, just having the open dialogue, and I've really enjoyed it.
What I thought was really attractive about coming here was the combination of getting the lab results as well as the CIMT and being able to overlay that with 2 days of information.
Well, it's great to be here. One of the reasons why I came is I'm a dentist, so I work with patients every day. I have had a couple uncles recently who've had strokes, and I just feel like in the profession that I'm in that I'm in a position where I can help other family members and the patients.
I always looked on PrevMed, and the conference came up, and I'm like, man, I would love to learn my labs and talk about this stuff, and it was an absolutely awesome weekend.
I don't have some real obvious issues, but after I connected some of those dots, I do. That's what it's doing for me. It's just educating me on all my blind spots.
So I came in fairly well educated, but you learn a lot from the other people here. Plus, you're able to interchange in a real dynamic way with Dr. Brewer.